Hey guys, this is the one and only Sonic Ranger back with another video review of Epic Proportions, and today we're going away from Hasbro and Takara Tomi's offerings with Transformers action figures, and we're going to take a direct approach into the third-party line, my first step, and this is MakeToys Cross Dimensions MTCD-01 Striker Manus. So, before we take a look at the action figure, since I've already got it placed here, let's take a look at this beautiful packaging, which is very stunning. So, here is the front, here is the left side, here is the right side, and here is the back of it. And there's no point to try and read anything on this because it's all in Japanese and I just can't read Japanese. I'm sorry, it's just the way it is. So, removing this packaging, instead of tossing it aside, let's bring in Striker Manus. And he is freaking awesome. He is incredible. And he is definitely not bad for my first official third-party, not Transformers action figure, a part of this reviewing station. Now, I have in the past reviewed one third-party kit that was for an upgrade of a certain generation's action figure. So, have a look if you can find it. I've just gone ahead and gave you a hint, so you should know by now. Okay, fine. It was City Commander, okay? It was the upgrade kit for City Commander, which is Ultra Magnus for the Generations line. But that was not an action figure. This is an action figure. This is something that you can actually play with. You can pose it, you can display it, you can hang it on your ceiling if you want. I don't know why you would do it, but the option's there. But anyway, overall, the aesthetic on this action figure is definitely very close to Generation 1, if not an alternate dimension for Generation 1. And that brings me to my next thing to show off. So, going over here for 1 second, and let's bring in some included contents for this action figure. So, he has a set of instructions with a nice image of the action figure. And on this side here, showing off not just truck mode, but he also has this code here, which if anybody has an idea on what this is all about, why not hit down below in the comment section of this video? I would very much appreciate it. So there's that. That's not all he has to offer. He also comes with this card here, which got nice artwork of Striker Manus, MTCD-01, Cross Dimension. On the back here, we have a downloadable app for the next figure in line, which looks to be not Megatron. I forget what he's called. I think it's called Despertron. But anyway, what you do is you scan this on your phone app, and it shows off a 3D rendering of their not Megatron next to Striker Manus here, and it looks pretty cool. But yeah, I can't do it, unfortunately. Anyway, that said, last thing this figure comes with is a comic book, episode 0. Not to give anything away, but yeah, it is Generation 1 at first, and then when I turn the page over here, apparently all hell breaks loose, and I mean breaks indeed. And then shortly after that, it's all new, all different, just like the Marvel Universe today. So, there we have a nice image of Striker Manus. Here we have a nice image of Manus, which is supposed to resemble G1 Optimus before the change. And then we got what looks to be like not Bumblebee here. And then we've got not Inferno, not Jazz, not Hound. And on this side here, we've got Despotron, not Megatron. We got not Starscream, not Ramjet, I'm guessing, not Starscream again, not Skywarp, not Thundercracker, and definitely not the Dinobots. Yeah, apparently the Dinobots are being used for shields and swords and maybe some cannons, and I don't know, they're dead, I guess, but yeah. more to tell about that story in the next issue. So, with that all out of the way, let's finally get to Striker Manus. But before I do that, here is his blaster. It is obviously the wind vane for his truck mode. It is probably the weak sauce about this figure because there is no locking point for this here. This whole entire section is loose, very loose. You can hear it. It would have been nice if there was a locking point, but I guess you could stick something very small in there and that would keep it from moving forward or back. So, you know, it's cool. It fits in his hands like a glove. There is an on-rail system here, so what you can do is slide it in, and there you go. So, there's that. You can also remove his smokestacks here, like so. And what you can do is that they do have the same rail system. You can either put them in his hand, one on each side, or you can actually connect the two and have him using a double-bladed axe. Yeah, so there's that. But for some reason on mine, it seems to be kind of loose. Maybe I don't have it in all the way. No, it's just loose. Oh well. It's not like I was going to use them anyway. Even though they don't have a tight connection combining, they do have a tight connection of staying on his shoulders. So, pretty cool. Articulation on this action figure is a ball-jointed head with lots of clearance for moving around any way you so choose. Ball-jointed shoulders going around complete 360. There is a hinge which allows more movement to the shoulders. There's a bicep rotation. He is single jointed at the elbows, unfortunately. That's kind of a hurt, but I can understand why that is. It looks like it's engineered to be double, but it's not. It's singled. So there you have that. Wrist rotation. The fingers do open up. Only one finger is actually jointed, so if you wanted to put him in like a pointing pose, you can, like this. Autobots, transform and roll out. Yeah, so you can do that, and you know, you could probably imitate Prime better than I could. So there you have that. Let's see. He does have an ab crunch. That's pretty cool. So you can get some good crunching there, get some good crunching back. He's got waist rotation. He has ball jointed legs, which are kind of hindered going forward thanks to the crotch peaks, but what are you going to do anyway? And in the back, there you can move it about that much. Legs do go in and out about this much, so you can get some nice kicking. There is a thigh cut that allows rotation. He is double jointed at the legs, and they can go all the way up. So that's awesome. And the last bit of articulation is down here at the feet with a hinge moving up and down. And there's a beautiful ankle rocker pivot, but no rotation. Still, not bad at all. So, having said that, that about does it for his robot mode. I can give you an overall look on the guy. So he is pretty much kibble free. I mean, he looks really good. Yes, the dead giveaway that is the vehicle grill. That is to be expected because it would take away the proportions on this figure if they found a way to use this grill for the front. It just wouldn't look right. But as you can see, this is a pretty beefy, not Optimus Prime action figure, and you can get him in a wide range of poses. But having said that, his feet are kind of difficult to work with considering that he very much has no heel spurs. None. So, yeah, I don't understand the design of it, but I guess they just couldn't fit it in. So you're pretty much relying on right here as the standing point for this figure. Anything beyond this and he will fall over this way or fall over that way. So he's pretty heavy and kind of difficult to work with. Still, I'm not taking any points off of this figure. He does flip the bill. I mean, he looks good. I really, really do like this figure. And for some size comparisons, why not? Let's bring in Titan's Return Galvatron, or better yet, let's put him way back. So now we got a good side-by-side comparisons, and as you can see, he is a little bigger than your standard Voyager scaled action figure released by Hasbro or Takara Tomy. So, you know, for the price range of $75, this figure is amazing. But having said that, let's do one more size comparisons, and there is Chrome Dome, a deluxe figure. So as you can see, he definitely towers over a deluxe figure. I really do like this figure. I totally dig him. I really don't have any complaints about him. You know, there could be some minor tweaking on the figure just to balance out some of the nitpicks, but other than that, he is really, really cool. I like everything about this figure. I like the colors. I like the fact that all the color choices do match up. I mean, it's not like Hasbro where they can't get the yellows right on Bumblebees. But, yeah, this is a very, very, very nice figure. I also like the blue windows. I like the details going on the inside. And I know that's supposed to resemble the Matrix. But if you read the comic that comes with this figure, you would know the Striker Manus does not have the Matrix at this time, so I don't know what's going on there. Maybe it's not. Maybe the design is just oversighted as something else. I don't know. But anyway, that's pretty much robot mode. There's not much else to really talk about here. And instead of wasting your time with the transformation, which I will totally fail at, I'm going to take a moment and transform this figure and show you off his truck mode. So, hang on, I'll be right back. Boop. And here he is in his truck mode. He looks very nice. Let me readjust the camera so you can see it. It is a very, 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 very nice Cybertronian take on a truck of Optimus Prime. It's kind of liking. So, very cool. I also noticed I forgot to put on the wind vane. So yeah, taking this blaster and transforming it into the wind vane, what you want to do is it also has a rail system, which you can just slide it like so. And then it tabs right in right here, or at least it's supposed to tab right in. Apparently I failed at that, but yeah, there you go. And there is the complete assembly of Striker Manus in his Cybertronian truck mode. This is an amazing, amazing work of art. I love this. This is just, I can't say anything bad about this at all. This is some really, really good work. MakeToys has got something here. They definitely hit the bullseye. So, you know, for me, I was never fond of third-party Transformers action figures because it just takes away the offerings from the official guys, which is Hasbro and Takara. That's just my preference, okay? My opinion. I know your opinion would be different and you would think that third-party is the best route when it comes to Transformer toys these days, but it just takes away from the official makers out there. But, having said that, this figure has shown me a light at the end of the tunnel that I never even knew was there. And this is not even the point A to point B. That's what I'm getting out of this. And it just, it works. It fits in very well with your Titan's Return, Combiner Wars, and Generations overall, or you could just say Chug collection. Because it just hits the marks of a modern day Transformers action figure, even if it isn't a Transformers action figure. I said a lot about robot mode. Truck mode doesn't really have much to offer, but everything that I have said about robot mode is basically here for truck mode. Just not much in the terms of articulation except for some working wheels, and that's really it. Some nice takes on this. Very, very cool design choices. Very, very, very nice. I can't praise this figure enough. Everything just really works well on this guy. So let's go ahead and do some quick side-by-side comparisons with some official Transformer figures. So for deluxe class, we have Tankor here, which, you know, it's not accurate scale between a tank and a truck. But having said that, for a Voyager and a Deluxe, this isn't bad at all. So there's that. And for the Voyager figure of this side comparison, there is Capri Sun. Just look at the colors. Look at the colors. What is up with this scheme? Who? Yeah, anyway, there's that. Ha! So, there's nothing else to really talk about. I just saved you a lot of time without showing off the transformation, because a lot of people have already done that in their video reviews, which is quite the drag, unfortunately. That is the only thing that I gotta take a little bit of points off on this figure. It is very complex of a transformation. Everything does fit pretty tight. Having said that though, just the fact that it takes almost 15 to 20 minutes to transform this guy from robot to truck, or from truck to robot, kind of takes away the fun factor out of this action figure when you want to display him. So, you know, you're not really going to be transforming him that much. What you're going to do is choose either truck mode or robot mode and leave him in either one for quite a long time. But, you know, for everything this figure has to offer, accessories count, you know, could be just a little better, but, you know, for the price point and the heft of this action figure to make that a standard price point, yeah, definitely. $75, worth the pickup. It's definitely a hit. I actually do like this figure, and I definitely am on board with this Cross Dimension series. So, MakeToys, you've got yourself a customer here. And having said that, I cannot wait to hear the announcement of the release of Despotron, because I am really falling in love with that robot mode for their not Megatron. Gun mode, on the other hand, we'll talk about it in its own video review, which will be for another time. So that's going to do it for this video review. I can definitely recommend this guy. But before I finish off with my in closing, I do have to mention one other thing. I have an unopened Striker Manus coming soon. Okay? Not this right here. I have a giveaway contest that is currently going on right now on my channel. If you want to get involved with that, you know what to do. Just click on the link in the description, follow the rules, and cross your fingers. So, I only have one to offer. At the time of this recording, it is still going on right now. So, good luck to anyone who enters. That's it from me. Questions or comments, you know what to do. Leave it down below in the comment section of this video. If you like this video review, hit the thumbs up button. If you didn't like this video review, well then, don't bother entering my contest. I'm just kidding. Enter it if you want to. I'll keep trying to get your attention on these video reviews. And if you haven't already, why not hit that subscribe button for more video reviews just like the one you're reviewing today from the reviewing station. This is the one and only Sonic Ranger, and this is Striker Manus. We're both signing out. Thanks for watching, and I will see you whenever you see me.